What up? It's P80 Dark. It's your boy. Back at it again. You know what it is. I'm just playing. What's up, Ralph? I see you in there. Angry Sarge. What's up, brother? It's Dark with DLD After Dark, obviously. I'm not P80 Dark. I probably shouldn't say that. The Safety Doc. What's up, brother? Dirt McGirt. Armitage. Wave Slave. Dang, what up? What up? Happy New Year, man. Dirt. Chanamemba. Where we go? Whoa, hold up. My chat got all jammed up. Diesel TV, dude. Yeah, I'm finally back at it, man. And I do actually have an explanation for being late, so y'all bear with me. Heath, what up? Thanakis, the super saltiest of the Wolverines. Angry Sarge, brother, with HCM holsters. If y'all don't know, HCM holsters is top notch. Check them out. I will actually be dropping a link for y'all. It is an affiliate link, and it will support the channel if you choose to use it. Otherwise, you can still go to HCM Holsters directly and use code DARK to get a discount. Sport Brand, what up, Sporty Spice? I want to ride Opie. All y'all, what's up? So we're about to get started. So Toy Town Inc. What's up? What's up? Masses, man against the masses. I know I forgot somebody. And Man Against the Masses was first in here tonight. So, all right, we're about to get started. So today I have a very special guest, and we're about to go ahead and jump into it. Oh snap, Zach Carr, bro, get that PWDC. And I know Zach Carr, I got you. It just took me a little while to pick him up. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So today I have a very special guest with probably the coolest name in all of the internet. Yes, I said it. Tactical Trash Panda.
What's going on,
Boom.
everybody? How's everything going?
Good, man. Good. Thank you so much for coming on, man. And I also want to say thank you for the patience because I kind of messed up my schedule tonight a little bit. I forgot that I had an opportunity to pre-record an episode with 7 6 Tuesday, and yeah, so that pushed this out by about an hour. So my apologies to you, my apologies to the viewers, but good to see everybody. What's up? Come out in PLA.
What's going
Um,
on?
Tactical Trash Panda, man.
Yeah,
So thank you for coming on, man. Tell
uh, uh,
everybody in the chat a little bit about yourself and your channel and what you do and all that jazz.
sure. First off, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you having me on board,
Hell
inviting
yeah.
me on for tonight, and thank you for the name, man. When I thought of Tactical Trash Panda, I wasn't thinking like people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's a cool name." I was just like, "Hey, man, I'm a guy that likes guns and raccoons, man. I find them funny." So.
Yeah. Dude,
So
it's Trash Panda is one of the funniest words for raccoons, like period.
yeah,
And Tactical Trash Panda is dope. Did you know eventually that the Trash Panda was going to be the name of a silencer suppressor later on?
I did not. I don't know if they made that prior to me, like starting the page or not, but I did
Yeah,
come across it eventually, and I was
yeah,
like, I may end up having to buy the Trash Panda can as my first
yeah.
can because I don't have any cans yet.
Oh, no cans yet,
Not yet. No.
dude. The can is the game changer, man. It's Yeah, it's crazy. Zach Carr with the super chat, brother. Thank you. Said the C word was too scared to give me symptoms. Toxic. Hey, you got that toxic strength, brother. Appreciate the super chat. And I don't know if y'all know Toxic Patch Co. They are one of the best patch companies out there. Period. The best quality, best pricing. Everybody out there that's gotten a patch from Toxic Patch Co. Go ahead and give them a little love in the chat, and thanks for the super chat. And Petey Ralph says, "Panda."
Ralph, this man's been so busy printing, man. I haven't seen or heard from him in a while.
I
But
know, man. He's got like three printers running 24/7 now.
This man is hustling with them prints.
I know, man. It's crazy too, cause like, you know, a gang of people. Somebody said the audio is lagging. Somebody let me know if that is still the case. Good to see you, Ralph. Wave Slave. Hell yeah, man. We got the gang's
Oh
all here.
yeah.
CNT Designs and Arms and the end is near beware. What's up, brother? And the end is near beware. Thank you so much for the messages on Instagram, just for the inspiration and the encouragement. And he knew that I basically hadn't seen my family for like 3 weeks, man. So I hadn't seen my wife and daughter because we had to separate because I got the little
Yeah.
kung flu joint, and yeah, and that was
It had
really
to be
kind
rough.
and courteous of you, bro. I've talked to people that were like, yeah, it was rough for a few days, bro. I was out for like 18 days. I
Jeez.
had almost 2 weeks of like a 103 to 104 fever. It was pretty
Mhm.
brutal, man. Wave
I,
Slave, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you, man.
hey, Wave Slave, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, that's one of the regs from PD Rob. I gotta say, I love all the love that is coming over from PD Ralph's community, man, and that's where I found you. That's I thought the funniest thing. So when I first came on and started watching, like I was looking at PD Ralph, like wow, like like this dude's like a celebrity, man. And
It's
the
become that
first
way.
stream, I know, he's like the dude for printing and 80s. And the first one I ever saw, you were on it. So I thought like
Really? Oh.
every roast joint had tactical trash panda on it. It's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
man. For a while, we were just doing like rate your builds, and he was having multiple seasons over and over again, and I was humbled to be part of it because he started off with the P80s, and I was into the P80s too, and then through social media we just met and we clicked, man. We and then eventually we were just doing lives together for a while. Then it went to fix your build, and that
Mm,
lasted for a little while, and then we started roasting builds, and then Ralph kind of merged into the whole print community, and I don't know anything about printing, so I was like, let me leave that for him because I don't know anything I'm going to be talking about.
yeah, yeah. I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I've
Mhm,
been lucky enough to be around like some of the goats in printing.
mhm.
Like even like I've had Cody Wilson come on a few times, and I mean he's like you know like the dude that printed like the first 3D printed banger. And like I think it was 100% 3D printed,
Oh
except
wow.
for like the barrel sleeve is the Liberator.
Mhm.
And from going from there to having PSR on, and obviously Ralph and like all these awesome people, Mr. Snow and Chairman Juan, it's like, man, I've been
Yeah.
around all these great people in printing, but I don't print myself, you know?
Right, man. I get it. I totally get it. Like, there's some big names on there, and congratulations for that, man. It's hard to get people. It seems harder. It sounds harder than it is, I guess. But our community, two-way community, man, like we're so open to just get together and talk guns over, over guys' night, whatever,
I
online, man.
know. I think it's kind of interesting, man. Like the community itself has kind of become like I wouldn't even say bifurcated because that's just kind of like cut in half. It's like segmented to where like these people don't mess with these people, and this type of person don't mess with
Mm,
this type of person, and it's kind of like we're shooting ourselves in the foot. And I just saw Ralph post, several minutes ago, like we must unite as one, and I think he was kind of playing, but at the same time, like for real, that's how we need to do it. Like this could be a
yeah.
movement, but
Yeah,
you know.
a lot of us, man, we're just regular guys, just coming together, just just like car guys come together, just like people love art. Some people like going to museums or whatever. I don't know, like whatever floats your
Yep,
boat. Some people like sports. We just This is our hobby. We come together, but yeah, there is like kind of a segregation with amongst the community. Like you got the
yep.
bougies, you got the printers, you got the 80s, and you got the old school. Oh, I use a 45 ACP because that's a man style. But
1911.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I feel like you got the tactical realm, you got the hunter realm, like the FUDs and all that stuff. But
yeah,
I feel like the more we come together and actually just talk to one another and educate one another, we all have something that we could teach one another and learn from.
yeah.
We just all need an open mind.
So, that's the biggest thing, man. It's if we all had an open heart, an open mind, and would just
Mhm,
sit and, try to eliminate as much ego as possible and just listen. And when I was growing up, somebody who was kind of like my mentor would always tell me, "You got one mouth and two ears for a reason, and that's
mhm.
to talk less and listen more." And that always stuck with me. And as I say this, I'm going to flap my gums. CNT Designs and Arms, brother, thank you for the super chat. He said, filmed a vid tonight about Crump and did a plasma cut for him. Dang. Let him know if he wants the cut. I will send it to him for free. Wolverines. Damn, that's what's
Nice.
up, man. That's dope. Somebody else mentioned, and Polish man. Uh,
Polish man.
thank you, Polish man. His first DLD stream, brother. Thank you for coming in, man. I know
Thanks for
you're
joining us, Polish.
hell yeah, man. He's famous over there in the Ralph streams.
Yeah, he's definitely
Um,
part of the crew.
yeah, he's the OG crew. Um, Somebody else mentioned Crump and talking Crump off of a ledge and Posh Weevil. So I've been in communication with Crump, and I would just advise all you guys kind of keep an eye out on the situation. Um, another thing that I was taught growing up is that things are not always as they seem. So keep an open mind, keep your eyes
Mhm.
and ears open, and see what comes out in the future. And I think all of you will likely be very surprised to learn what the truth is, because there's always three sides to every story. There's what this person said, there's what this person said, and the truth. And some people are very, very skilled at getting to the truth. So I will just say that I probably already said too much, and that will be uh, that will be all. So, Polished Man, welcome back with Bandit. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us, Diesel TV. Thank you, Tactical Trash Panda. Just subscribe, brother. Hell yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and everybody, make sure you go to Tactical Trash Panda and subscribe. Show him some love. T for Texas. What's up, brother? Dang, a
Appreciate
whole
that,
bunch of
fellas.
them. Yeah, man. Wave slave. I can talk guns all day, all day. Yes, sir. Where did I miss something? Sorry, hold up. Um, the gun community is capable of eating itself alive, but also being together, the most unlikely groups. Very bipolar like that. Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah, it
man.
is.
It's crazy. But as we're here and you are our featured guest, talk a little bit about your channel and kind of the types of things that you cover and some things that you've done recently. One thing I definitely want to hit on, because that build looked just dope, but we can get to that. Tell everyone about your channel and where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube, just tactical space trash space panda. It should pop up in the search bar. And actually, right here, the name I have, that's my Instagram tag right there. So you can with
Yeah.
the little markers on the bottom.
Yeah,
You,
little, what do you call underscores, that's right.
underscores on the bottom. Yeah. So you can find me on Instagram right there. Uh, I'm just a regular guy that likes the guns and hobbies and stuff like that. And I just do like unboxing videos, and I try to, you know, just show you what I have and what I'm working on and try to give you some tips. I'm always open. If you want to DM me or something with a question, I'm always willing to help. Uh, yeah, man, I started the page right when we were all in quarantine. I had nothing
Mhm.
better to do, and I was like working
Right.
on P80s and whatnot. So, and I, I've been shooting for a long time. I've been into firearms most of my life, actually. Shot
Yeah.
my first firearm when I was 4 years old, and
Whoa,
it,
4?
it, it was love at first shot. Yeah, man. My dad was right behind me. He held my hand. Oh, he put his hands over my hands, and I was able to bust the shot off, and it was love from
Nice.
there on.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, I've been also doing. You've been wanting to talk about that BRN build, so
Yeah, man, that thing looked fresh. What's up, Jake the Great? Yeah, I was so I've been looking at that thing for a while. The
mm,
BRN 180 is just like one of those like it kind of would like scratch the MCX itch, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
it's
like
slightly different, but
yeah,
kind of same with a little bit less money for it. But
yeah,
I built it. I just recently built it, and I haven't been able to shoot it yet. But so far, I love it. Like when you cycle that action by hand, it feels so smooth, and I haven't even greased it up. I haven't put any lube or anything on it. I just slide in
wow.
action. But the 10.5 inch, it seems like the best like concealed backpack gun for me.
Yeah,
And I could have gotten a law tactical folder and put it on my AR receiver, but when I saw the BRN 180, I was like, well, that's something different. I kind of like the reciprocating bolt. Kind of reminds me of an AK action.
yeah.
Uh, it's different. Plus, I'm a Brownells BOP member, so I was like, let
Okay.
me ask some of the guys over there and see what they think about it. Back with Banda say he bought a BRN because of me. Hey,
Yeah.
it has that effect on people. I've seen those enough times where I was like, man, I need to get myself one.
Dude, looking at your pictures and you got great quality, pictures and videos, and I
Thank
was
you.
like, man, like that thing just looks like fire. And for so long, I saw everybody talking about it,
Mm,
and I don't know, it's different just seeing it, get put together, and that
yeah,
definitely turned me on to it.
I'm
Um,
definitely gonna take some range footage the first time I take it out, just because of life timing with the holidays and now the weather as well. I haven't been able
yeah,
to take it out to the range just yet, but stay tuned. It should come in soon. Maybe, hopefully, within the next few weeks, I'll be able to go out and have some fun with it.
hell yeah. So you did the 10.5 inch with the folding brace on it?
Yeah, it's got the JMac Customs AB8R, and that it's like an 8 inch just brace with the
Nice.
Gearhead Works tail hook.
Tail hook, that's right, yeah.
And I ordered that back in October, and I was able to get a nice deal on it from JMac Customs. And I
Nice.
just took my time with building it up. I pieced most of the parts from Brownells just because I wanted to keep the theme. If you guys don't know, I love Brownells as a company,
Mhm.
and usually that's my go-to. So I got my G19 build from Brownells. It's all Gucci'd out from Brownells, and all my slides that I put on my builds are typically from Brownells. So
Nice. Yeah, Brownells puts out some good stuff, man. I used to go to them like, for everything,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I just think like kind of over time, like I started kind of spreading out, like
Yeah.
sourcing parts and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, Brownells is still an excellent company, and
Mhm.
probably one of the only companies that you can just go buy M16 parts from as well. Man
And
Against the Masses says, and I'll leave this up to you. Where is Panda from?
I am from the DMV. So if you guys don't know what that stands for, DC, Maryland, Virginia area.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
same area that I am located in.
mhm.
Not the organization that you stand in line to get your driver's license. The
Yeah.
DMV, like he said, is DC, Maryland, Virginia. It's like a tri-state area, little
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, like Maryland is big, DC is very tiny. You got Virginia that's very big, but that
Hmm.
tiny little circle around DC, that's what they typically call the DMV.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm probably technically like right outside of the DMV circle, but
Mhm.
I think
They're close
I could,
enough though.
yeah, close enough. Um,
Yeah.
we had a couple, yeah. Brownells is amazing. Brownells gives discounts to CNR FFL holders. Ah, interesting. I did not know that.
Well, they also
Uh,
have this. I'm also an affiliate with Brownells. That's why I push a lot of their products out, but not because I got the affiliation because I love the company so much.
yeah.
And man, like they are pro two-way. They've done a lot to give back to the two-way movement, and I like to see that as a consumer. I'm like,
Hell
this is
yeah.
a company I can give my money to that's helping me out with my hobbies by saving my hobbies, legal wise, because the two-way movement like is always getting bashed on, and there's always somebody trying to take our rights away. And for
Oh yeah.
Brownells to support us to fight that fight, it means a lot to me.
Yeah, that's kind of the same way I feel about JSD Supply. They
Yeah.
just like always come through.
Mhm.
Excuse me. And everybody in chat, I don't personally see, I don't know why they only show me top chat, which why would you show the creator top chat? Like, wouldn't you want to show the whole live chat? But
Uh,
anyway,
you,
John
you
Crump
could
is in chat, so everybody show John
you could
Crump some
change that too. If you go to, I think there's a bar right there. If you tap on it from top channel, you could choose the option for a live chat.
yeah, I can only do that in my phone on
Mm,
for some reason, like when I'm actually streaming from StreamYard, it won't let me change it. But like if I look at my phone,
yeah.
like if I pull it up, I can change it. There he is, Crump. Everyone show Crump some love in chat, man. Um, just stopping by for a sec, getting back to watching TV. Watching TV is very important, Mr. Crump. But um, I just want to take a second, man. Crump, with all the stuff going on, man, I just want to throw out that I am Team Crump 100%. And we got your back, man. You got a lot of love here, brother. So, yeah, so you built Glocks, ARs, the
Yeah.
BRN 180. What finally took you to the BRN 180? Was it like you said, kind of seeing other people rock them and
Yeah,
you
I had the AR. I have an AK. It's like I got the Glocks. And I'm at a point where I feel like I don't need any more firearms. I'm the type of guy that I like to keep it simple, build everything for a purpose. So if SHTF happens, I know what I'm grabbing just
know,
to keep it light. So now, the one thing I never liked about the AR platform is that you can't fold it, man. It's like If you
Yep,
want to put it in the backpack, you really do have to get the law folder, and even with the law folder, you still gotta open that thing up before you could use it because of the reciprocating bolt.
yep,
A- And with the BRN, that you could shoot it with the brace folded and keep it into a smaller package, but
yep.
same capabilities. And I may buy a suppressor for it eventually. I'm not sure. I haven't
Nice.
gotten into that field just yet, but it's an option now. Yeah,
Man, it's addicting. I would say the first can to get is a pistol can, hands down. And I
yeah,
know like it I'm not gonna lie, like it is dope throwing one on a rifle, but you still get that sonic crack, right? Like
hmm,
I know most movies are like terrible at like showing what like you see someone throw a can on a 5.56 and it's like
yeah,
chunk chunk like we all know that's garbage, right? But
hmm,
the one movie that I would say actually depicts the sound, the sonic crack, and everything like very well is Lone Survivor. When they're out in the woods and they get in
mm,
that first conflict, like
yeah.
it,
In the
it's
mountains,
yep, it's perfect. It's got that like that sonic crack, but it's still quiet. It just takes the edge off. But man, if you're a 9 millimeter guy,
yeah, man. I like to keep it simple. What I go for, what I'm gonna find most available at the time. So I like
yeah,
to have options as well. But 9 millimeter, you could go almost anywhere and find it. Even during that whole pandemic with the shortages and everything, you can still
yeah,
find it.
yeah, it was out there.
And
Sometimes it was a little crazy, but it was
the
out
prices
there.
were crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
affordability. But
yeah. I didn't. I haven't purchased any ammo in about 2 years. I've gotten like some ammo in
mhm,
trades and stuff like that, but yeah, it's just been too crazy for me, and I've been telling other people too, like, man, like, just try not to buy anything, because
yeah,
if you withhold and if you just wait it out, unless you absolutely need something,
hmm,
try to wait it out, man, because it's not going to go away. Like the need isn't going to go away. The high prices are not going to go away unless the
yeah,
purchasing starts to fade away. But sorry, I was getting off track. One thing I meant to say is with the 9 mil, like you get some good like some good subsonics or some 147 grain
hmm,
standard pressure, or even if you get like a super treat is like some of the 158 grain standard
oh,
pressure,
mm,
bro. It is like you hear the slide reciprocate and you hear a little like almost like the air compressor like right,
oh yeah,
and then whatever the slug hits, and that's it. It's very satisfying.
that does sound fun. Uh,
Mhm.
One thing I've noticed about this ammo shortages, it's kind of like a cycle that goes around every couple of years. This year we've had the past 2 years we've seen it really bad because there's been a surge in new gun ownership, like
Mhm.
new gun owners for the first time. But every presidential year, like electoral year, like you see a surge of ammunition, like people buying it out. Then
Yep.
a couple months later, it comes back, and the worst I seen it was, I want to say, 2016 election,
Yep. Yep.
or no, it was, yeah, around that time I think, and you couldn't find 22 anywhere. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
it was
it disappeared.
I thought it was gonna be all these other calibers, but no, you could surprisingly find every other caliber, but 22 was just so hard to find at that time.
Yep.
But
I know a lot of people that actually like sold their 22s
oh
because
yeah,
like I sold a bunch of my 300 blackouts because I was like, but I didn't stack that ammo. Like I stacked 5.56, I stacked 9, I stacked
hmm,
22, I stacked 12 gauge, I stacked even like 380 and the 7.62 by 39, like, all that, and like my major 5 to 7 calibers or whatever were stacked. But the one thing I didn't load up on was 300 blackout, and I was like, it's useless. I'm not gonna pay $1 to $2 a round for it, so
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of them. And I had a dope. I loved it. I had a dope Remington 700, and I know people in the chat are gonna be like, "Dark, you talk about this all the time," but I had a Remington 700 in 300 blackout with a nice, a decent Nikon piece
Mhm.
of glass on it, and bro, that thing was, I mean, you could reach out to 800 with some supers through that thing.
Oh yeah, man. The Remington 700s, that's just one of your most classic chassis,
Yeah,
classic firearms. A lot of hunters use them back in the
yeah,
day. So it's a proven rifle, man. Nothing
yeah, and
bad against them.
it had it was the Remington 700 SD AAC SD, so it was like a collaboration with Advanced Armament Corporation,
Mm,
and it was threaded in 5/8 by 24. It had the Hogue, like rubberized
yeah,
stock that was like gray kind of laminate, like it had not laminate, like marbled kind of look to
yeah.
it. Man, super like stupid light trigger, and it just like it was crazy, man. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that, but sold that joint, sold the little bit of 300 blackout ammo that I had for a dollar a round or more.
Mm.
And yeah, I do regret that though, because I would love to build like a little baby, like, you know 8-inch 300 blackout, something like that.
I mean, you still could. It's just the ammunition is just so damn expensive on the 300 blackouts,
Yeah,
and
I
I
know.
think it's just worth the wait, like you said. Eventually, you know, even though there's shortages, prices are never going to be the way it is. But if you think about it, everything's inflated in price at the moment. So it's not just
Yeah,
ammunition. Uh, you got to pay to play. If you're a
yep,
new shooter right now, unfortunately, you're just gonna have to pay those prices and train with your firearm. I mean, it helps. Like I built 22, like 19, G19 with a
mhm.
I forgot what brand it was
Tactical
called.
or um,
Advantage Arms.
Advantage arms. Yeah,
Yeah, I got the Advantage Arm slide, and I was like, you know what? 9 millimeter is so damn expensive right now. Let me just plank around with 22 just to keep my muscle memory. Uh,
yeah, yeah.
and
That's the best thing to do. AA
yeah,
Outdoors, what's up, brother? Hold on. Martin Kaminsky said that train robberies are up 350%. Are you
yeah,
for real, Martin? That's crazy. It
I, I I didn't even think train robberies were still a thing.
I know, right? Like, are they riding up horseback with bandanas?
Right,
Like, that's crazy.
that is.
Um, but you're right, man. So interesting story. So when I was growing up, like my it's probably gonna sound crazy, but when I was 18 years old, like fresh 18, um, I had been, interested in firearms my whole life, but
Mhm.
in the house I grew up in, like my dad had a rifle. My dad had a 30-30 lever action Marlin, and it was kind of like he would take it out and like kind of like here and there, but it was like forbidden fruit. Like it was like don't touch it.
Yeah,
Um, but in my community, it was more like you want to go hunting, like you want to shoot this 12 gauge, so it was kind of like I was in this weird space where, my family wasn't really about firearms, but I fell in
mhm.
love with them as a child. Like I used to, make like toy guns out of like paper towel rolls, toilet paper
Yeah,
rolls, make little like mini guns and stuff like that. And but anyway, when I finally turned 18, I was still like into guns, and in my earlier years, may or may not have been carrying some firearms illegally. But my like moment where I was like, all right, like it's time was I was watching um I got into Tupac's poetry, right? I always listened
Mhm.
to, Tupac and a lot of different hip hop at that age, and I still listen to hip hop, but I got into some of his poetry and I got into one of his books. I think it was the rose that grew between the crack and the concrete, or something like that.
Something like that.
And yeah, and it had the rose that grew through the concrete. I can't recall, but either way, it had recommended a video, a DVD at the time. DVDs were a thing, y'all. I mean, shit, we're talking a minute ago, like 15 years ago,
Hey
and it
man,
had recommended.
I'm sure we both grew up in the VHS era.
Oh, for sure, dude. I remember, like, finding something on TV and then running up and pressing record and
Record,
and play at the same time. Like, oh, I
then
gotta
stop every
y-
time there's a commercial and
commercial.
wait.
Yeah. Oh, same thing on the radio, right?
Yeah,
Like when there was a song came on the radio,
the
or
cassette tapes.
you- yeah, you put a request in and you record yourself making the request and then the song.
Mhm.
Oh man, that was great. But they referenced this video and it was like a excuse me, um Coop, you are the best. Hold on, what did I miss? Hold on. Jason Schmidt, what up, what up? They were taking flat screens off a moving train in LA. What?
Wow.
Get the flock out of here. That's crazy, bro. um my bad. So they had referenced this DVD called Thug Angel. It was a Tupac DVD, and I was like, "Oh man, I gotta cop that." So I went and I got that, and there's this part where he goes to the shooting range with this journalist. This journalist is like doing interviews and taking notes on him like vigorously, and he
Mhm.
goes to the shooting range and he busts out an AK, an SKS, a Mac 10, Glocks. He had a Glock 21, and I was like, "Oh my god," like, when I saw him dump that, I think it was an AK or an SKS, I can't recall which one, but when I saw him dump that and he was, like, talking about our natural rights as humans, I was like it just, like, inspired me, and I was like, "I'm going to the gun store right now,"
Mhm.
and, I went and I bought a Wasser 1063. That was the
Nice.
first, like, legal firearm that I purchased, and I fell in love. Then I got a Remington 870, and then after that, it was just over. Like I fell in
Hey,
love with it, man.
at least your first shotgun wasn't a Maverick 88. So that's
Oh, I did end up getting one though. I did end up getting one later on, but I still mess with them. I like them.
hey, man. You know, my first shotgun was a Mossberg 500, so it's like a step above the Maverick
Yeah,
88. But
yeah.
it
See,
seems
I
like,
can't get mad at that.
yeah, my first firearm that I purchased once I turned a legal age was a Ruger 10/22, and I still have it till this day, man. That's like one of my favorite
Nice,
blinkers, but
dude. That you can't go wrong with the 1022, man.
not at all. And
Yeah, those are
Ralph shot
solid.
that. Ralph shot that for that was his first time shooting a 22. He ended up really enjoying it. He was just plinking at an 8-inch target at 100 yards, like ping, 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 ping.
Nice. You got glass on it or just iron sights?
I got like a cheap Bushnell sight. I got it from like Walmart a long time ago, I think, and slapped it on
Yeah,
there. But it holds zero real well for a 22.
nice. Yeah, I'm all about 22s, man. I love my 22s. There's a
Mm.
lot of functionality with 22s that people sleep on,
Oh
especially
yeah,
if SHTF situation.
yeah, man.
Um,
You get a couple
and I,
bricks of ammo with you. Take that, you're good to go.
yeah, for real. And the size of like 3P mags, you got over
Yeah,
1,500 rounds.
yeah, man.
It's
way too many people sleep on the 22. Like you can do a lot with it. You can put food on the table. You can defend yourself. It's not the most reliable round. You can have a
Yeah,
lot of failure to fires depending on the brand of ammunition. But
yeah,
for the most part, like that's why I wouldn't like want to use it for self defense unless you're using like quality ammo, like CCI, let's say.
yeah.
But still a lot of uses for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's my buddy just got a 1022 charger in a eight. It's an 8.5 inch barrel, and it's a
Mhm.
charger takedown pistol. And he put
Oh,
it in one of the SB tactical chassis with the folding brace, and he put a
mhm.
binary trigger on it. And I mean,
Oh
I just
man.
watched him put 25 rounds through it in like 3, 4 seconds.
Yep.
Probably not even 4 seconds. It was just like, wow. I was like, bro, like, I would not want to be anywhere near the business end of that thing with
No.
25 little, hornets coming out. And like you said, if you're running quality ammo, I mean, it's good. I like my little like single shot 22s, man. And
Mhm.
you can have like some pinpoint accuracy with good quality 22s.
Oh yeah, man. A lot of people think that 22 isn't very effective past 50 yards, but I've killed plenty of groundhogs past that, from 50 to 150 yards with it. Now, after 100 yards, it is really hard to, depending on the weather and windage that day,
That
but
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. The wind really starts to take
mhm,
22 kind of out at 100 and
yeah,
beyond. It's
right.
that's definitely a challenging task.
Mhm,
Thanakis, I think it was you in chat that mentioned that you just picked up a North American Arms 22 Magnum, and I would say yes, 100%. Those things are great. Before we go tonight, I will tell you a story about a man that I know that used his North American Arms 22 Magnum in a self-defense situation, and you'll enjoy it, promise.
well,
Um, Still isn't anything compared to 17 HMR. That's true. 17 HMR is buzzing. Like that thing is moving. And I mean velocity is king, right?
it is.
Like yeah, that's no joke.
You want to get that
Um,
sonic boom, man.
yeah.
That's the way to go.
But as far as like offensive is probably not the best way to say it, but if we're in a WROL situation, a world
Mhm,
without rule of law, and you needed to use a 22 in like um, you know, a offensive situation as opposed to defensive situation, a suppressed 22 is the closest thing you will get to silent. And so
mhm.
Chuck Norris Gun Club said Mossad runs suppressed 22 Ruger Mark IVs. I believe it. Those things work pretty well.
Yeah, I think even the IDF was using 22s at one point for like crowd control or something. I don't know. Like
What?
I don't want to say it was crowd control, but they were definitely using 22s for some sort of military, like defensive stuff or
That's crazy.
yeah.
Have you seen that? What's up, skate music? Have you seen that 40 millimeter the Hornet joint where it has like I don't know maybe 18 22 LR rounds that come out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
thing is pretty
crazy.
nasty. Yeah, that's like literally that's like a frag. Well, no, because that's moving at like 7,800 meters per second. But that's the closest thing you can get to like a frag grenade just like
Yeah.
just splattering.
It's
That's
basically like a cannon, just poof. But
yeah, man. It's what do they call it? Blunderbuss.
yeah.
It's like on the pirate ships when they're like getting
Mhm.
everything they can, like forks and spoons, and like they're putting everything in the cannon just to let
Boom.
it go. Yeah, it's
I
just
fought
all. going at you.
Farmer James, nice to see you, brother.
Yeah, man, Farmer James, man, appreciate you coming through, man. It's good to see the P.E.D. Ralphers over here. Thomas Hardy, I hope you're enjoying that the spoils of the 2,000 subscriber giveaway that we had. Probably was a cheap surplus by IDF is cheap. Dang,
I
it's
don't know how they are. I
frightening.
mean,
Yeah, no, Johnny Carson retiring, and yeah, Flying Rich is the new Jay Leno, but John Crump ain't going anywhere. I'll tell you that right now. Um, I will not let him go anywhere. Trust me.
see, there's something I just walked into. I don't know what's going on with John Crump right now. So
Yeah, it's just kind of a crazy situation. It's yeah, he was so I guess to just to give kind of a because some people in chat may not know, to give somewhat of an idea of what happened. He is an investigative journalist. He's an investigative journalist that reports almost exclusively on the inner workings and the bastardization of the ATF, FBI, and those types of criminal organizations. And he is generally known to have an almost perfect track record. He's known to be a person of integrity. He's known to be a person, just a good person that's going to be honest. And he was given information. He put out the information, and then people came out to the contrary, saying that he was wrong or being dishonest or doing it for clicks or doing it for his channel, and he's definitely not the type to do that. So um, it's just kind of garbage, especially like it's a long story, but he's a good dude and he deserves the love and support of the whole community. So all the glowies out there, wrap your arms around Crumb, give him some love. And I saw
yeah,
a lot of that in the chat, so thank you guys, I appreciate
I,
that.
I've seen a lot of his videos in the past, but I wasn't sure like what recently happened. It seems like there's always something going on in the community that if
Yeah,
you're not following on a daily basis, then it's hard to stay tuned. You know.
yeah. It was all about the triggers that are known to reset via force.
I
Uh,
see.
uh, I'll say that.
I know what
Um,
you're talking about.
yeah,
I I
just
think
your
I heard
average.
about that.
Oh yeah. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go back through and take a watch. It's interesting. Glowies protect our own. Hell yeah, Chuck Norris. Thank you. So just your average goy says, Dark, don't forget about the PCP air guns when you're talking about as close as you can get to silent. 115 grain, 357, cruising at 800 feet per second, and completely silent is hard to beat. That's true. Those pre-charged pneumatic air guns are crazy, and they're crazy silent. And you
Yeah,
can put a suppressor on it with no tax stamp.
I've heard that because it's not really considered a firearm.
Yeah, that's true. Just like I don't know if you remember when who was it? I think Thompson Contender, whoever came out with the Contender pistol and rifle series, they came out with a muzzle loader, a 50 cal muzzle loader
Hmm.
with a suppressor permanently installed on the
I
muzzle.
I remember that now that you mentioned that. It had slipped my mind, but yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and the world freaked out. Like everybody was like, news ran with it, and everyone in the news was like, "Oh my God, this is crazy! They're
Hmm.
selling silencers with no background check," and like everyone in the gun world was like, "Hold on, like y'all said that we all should you know you know, step down from our stance on the 2A because that was made when, you know, people carried muskets and now you're literally going after muskets? Like,
Right.
come
And
on.
it's never going to be enough for the other side, you know.
Yeah.
They want to take after one, you know, they know they can't take it all at once, so they're going to come at it, they're going to chip at it over time, you know. And they're really good at playing the game. They just chip at it over time, over time, over time, and they never let a good opportunity go to waste to try
Yeah.
to demonize firearms. So, and that goes back to the firearm community being so disabled from one another. We're not as united as they are, which really holds us to a disadvantage a lot of times.
Oh yeah. There's such a and I struggle with this. And Diesel TV, peace out. Thank you for coming in. I'll shoot you another message, and we'll set up another time for us to
Mhm.
reschedule. Guys, you guys know me. I had to reschedule on Diesel TV twice, and I I, I don't do that. I don't keep a show calendar. I should. I don't.
Mhm.
But Diesel TV, it's not like me. My apologies, and I would love to have you on. Um, but here's one of the issues that I see within, you know, the firearm world and within the, you know, we'll say the other side, you know, the people that
Mhm.
have the intention of stripping us of our, you know, natural human rights. Um, we could look at each other and be like, I don't like that side because of bump stocks or because of binary triggers or because, you know, I like these and
Yep.
somebody else likes, you know, black rifles or, you know, vice versa or whatever. Or,
Mhm.
you know, you don't need more than, you know, 3 rounds in your 12 gauge and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like these
Yeah.
little stupid reasons that people don't see at all as the same thing, and that if
It's
we lose anything, even like the auto key card case, even the, you know,
Mhm.
like anything, that it sets a precedence legally for things to be taken in the future. And we have seen that. We're looking at that right now with the
Yeah.
ATF writing this fiat law through letters of opinion to what's up, Faith? Long time no see. They're writing letters of opinion to encroach on your rights, and they're getting away with it.
Yeah.
And there's something that's going to come out in the next couple weeks. It's a white paper that you guys are going to see, and you guys are not going to believe it. And I shouldn't have said that because I can't touch on it now, but it is like it is crazy. The other side will sit there and say, I don't like this person. I don't like this person's family. They're annoying. I don't like the way they chew. I don't like the
Mhm.
companies they shop. I don't like this. I don't like that. But we stand for the same thing politically. So I will fight alongside that person. So why is it that we can't? I think part of it is that socially, like in the world that we live in, socially, the media, the,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
social media, the everything has been like allowed to be socially acceptable for the other side, right? The and even though I still see them as brothers and sisters, and you know, I'm not, you know, the type that's like
Yeah.
looking to go to war and all that. At the same time, it's, you know, it's hard to not see the division.
Yeah, it's sad, man. Like over the past I want to say maybe 10 years or so, like it's gotten worse.
Hey, I'm sorry. My daughter woke up. I'm gonna give
Oh,
you the pleasure to speak with chat for a few
yeah,
minutes.
sure thing.
Give
Sure
me
thing.
just a few minutes. I'll be right back. Everybody, show Tactical Trash Panda some love. I'll be right back.
Sure thing. Handle your business, brother. So I don't know
Thanks.
where we yeah. uh what's up guys? I'm going through my phone to see the chat right now. Uh we got some people. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. while we're at it, you guys see the HCM holsters. Both myself and Dark are affiliated with HCM holsters. We both have our own links, affiliate links, and codes. So, HCM holsters are great people. Stands for Holster Concepts Manufacturing. They are based out of Michigan. Now, we do have our angry guy that's part of the company, and you may know him as Angry Sarge. And then we also have our other guy, Carmen. He makes the holsters. I've been repping them for a while, man. I love their stuff, and their holsters are up here. Like they feel amazing, and I can't say enough good things about them. I'm sure once Dark comes in, he could give you guys a little bit something to talk about with ACM. Uh, but yeah, we are both affiliated. We both have affiliate links, affiliate codes. Check out HCM Hosters. You will love it. Uh, Somebody asked if you like the G26. I love the G26. Uh, I'm actually carrying my G26 on me at the moment. uh, Seems like you probably have another FCU sitting around. All right, yes, I did get a SIG P320 FCU just recently. That's going to be my first build of 2022, Farmer James. Uh, that's the first piece I have so far. I got some mags on order. I do need to get a frame. I'm still looking around for a slide and barrel and all that stuff. But that is the next build for 2022. Somebody said, Ralph, get on the live. Hit up Dark, man. Yeah, Ralph is printing all these frames right now. Let's see. Shout out to Michigan. Uh, yes, Angry Sarge is one of the owners of HCM Hosters. If you guys have any questions about custom orders or anything, hit him up. He may be able. I'm pretty sure he will be able to help you out. You can reach out to him on Instagram at angry_Sarge. You could come to me. I'll try to help you out as much as I can. You can hit me up in my DMs. Again, that's my username, my Instagram handle, tactical_trash_panda. Um, okay, just your average goy, trash panda. What do you think about the 6.5 Creedmoor as a semi-automatic precision rifle for combat? I don't know too much about the 6.5 Creedmoor other than I hear that it's really good at distance shooting. Uh, if you guys like 308s for distance, I think from what I've heard, 6.5 Creedmoor is a flatter shooter for distance. I'm not an expert on them. Uh, let's see. Here. This is by all SIG parts. Ralph is working on his printer. He got the whole thing apart. Hmm. What is that, Ralph? Number 2, number 3, what? Sarge, is there anything that you would like for me to talk about? Uh, Backwood Bandit, the Advantage Arms conversion kits, they are a little finicky on ammunition, but they do tell you that in the manual. They do have a list of recommended ammunition to use. And if you do use the recommended ammo, they work just fine. But certain brands of ammunition that's not on that list, they don't cycle. So it's kind of like a, firing a bolt action pistol at this point, where you shoot, cock it back, eject the round, shoot again, cock it back, shoot again. But other than that, man, haven't had any issues with it. It's a fun little plinker, great way to train on a budget. So definitely recommend it. Ralph, no printer. Uh, Trash Panda, are you going to shot? Flying Rich, I wish I was going to shot. Maybe once I know I talked about it with Sarge on the phone. So once HCM is to that point, maybe we'll be able to go together to SHOT Show. There's really no point for me to go at the moment because SHOT Show is more for vendors. I'm not a vendor, just a hobbyist at the point at this point. But a lot of distributors and vendors, they go there to see what's new, what's coming out. A lot of YouTubers go to show their, the big name YouTubers. They go. I know a lot of guys in the BL Brownells community. They're going, but I don't have the opportunity to go this year. No, but I would definitely love to go in the future. Uh, let's see. John Rice says I'm a 30 out six man myself. 30 out six is that old school caliber, man. Can't go wrong with it. That thing will definitely put down a deer. I know that much. Yeah, backwood banded. Most 22s are like that, especially the pistols for some reason. It's either hit or miss with the ammunition. I've noticed with the rifles, with the longer barrel, they you can get away with a lot more, but with the pistols, from brand to brand, from manufacturer to manufacturer, like it makes a huge difference. I usually only shoot federal auto match. Funny that you say that, Opie, because that's what I used in my Advantage Arms setup, and that did not eject. It didn't cycle, so it works in my 1022 just fine. But the Advantage Arms, it didn't want to cycle through. Unfortunately, it was not recommended on their list either to use, so it kind of sucked because I had a lot of it. You can get away with the Remington Golden bullets now that Remington's back in the game. They're easier to find. Uh, John Rice, my guns can't run steel. They don't deserve brass. I agree with you. I don't mind. I'm not scared to put steel through my guns. Last I checked, 6.5 Creekmore performs 308 in most every way, but far more expensive and wears the barrels out faster. I have heard that 6.5 Creedmoor does outperform 308. I didn't know that they wore out the barrels faster, but so yeah, I never gotten into it, so I wouldn't know. Something I would like to look into though. I wouldn't mind getting into the distance shooting more now, but let's see. I have a favorite dry fire device. Been looking at Mantis and some laser devices. So just your average goy. I don't have any dry fire devices, but I have heard a lot of great things about the Mantis as well. Uh, I have seen some of the laser devices that work with targets as well with the Bluetooth. Honestly, what I just do is take out the magazine, unload the chamber, make sure it's clear, and I just reholster it and lift the shirt up and do my point and shoot type thing. And honestly, Another thing that I try to train with my trigger finger, if you're trying to get your accuracy better on pistols, an older gentleman once taught me this trick where he would put like a dime on the front sight of his pistol while holding it out and just slowly like squeeze without that thing falling off the front sight. It is a lot more longer job that way, but if you want to work on your trigger finger, that's an option. Um, the end is near. Okay, let's see. When Dark comes back, play it like he is muted and it can work. Oh man, that's a good prank. Oh, Sport Brand, thank you for putting in my link over there. Yes, I guys, if you go on my Instagram account and my bio, I do have a link tree. All my affiliate links you can find down there. I also have my HCM hosters coupon code for 10%, which is just TTP at checkout. Just put in that code, you'll get 10% off. Dark has his own coupon code. I didn't ask him what his was, so it's your choice. I'm not gonna say use mine or use his. You're free to use any one of ours. Dark,
Are we
nice to see
talking
you
about
back. Uh,
HCM holsters?
yeah, I was just telling them about HCM and how we're both affiliated. We both have our
Yeah,
own affiliate link. Uh,
yeah,
what's your code, by the way? I was just telling them. I mean, I'm like, I'm not gonna push them to use either one of ours. They're free to use either one of our codes.
yeah, yeah. If you guys, either way, my code's dark, so just
Okay.
like excuse me, a bunch of the other codes that I got are mostly dark, like across the board.
Mhm.
Um, that I can recall. But yeah, we both got affiliate links. Now I will say, you guys have heard me speak on HCM holsters before, and HCM holsters are 100% one of the like highest grade, highest quality holsters out there. I'm not sure how much you guys covered while I stepped away, um, but yeah, definitely check them out.
Mhm.
Tactical Trash Panda has an affiliate link if you want to support his channel. I also have an affiliate link if you want to support DLD. So we'll
Mhm.
totally leave it up to you guys.
Yeah.
And where can they find your affiliate link?
I was just telling them I have a link tree in my Instagram bio, and you can just click on the link tree. I got the code in the bio, but the link tree also has my affiliate link to the website. Um, but like we said, we just want you guys to support HCM hosters. It's a veteran-owned company, so law enforcement, veteran, civilian, first responders. If you are a first responder, or I actually put a note right here so I don't forget this. Veterans, first responders, and service members, they do get 20% off their sales. So if you are any one of those, reach out to Angry Sarge. There is a link in the website to reach out to him if you are. You got to send him your
Nice.
credentials and he'll take care of you.
I
Other than
I was
that,
not aware of that actually. That's awesome.
yes. So if you are a service member, first responder, or a veteran, send him your credentials. He'll take care of you. You know, this is a American company. We want to take care of those who serve for us, who are serving for us. And, it's not just for the guys that,
Mm.
carry on the job, also meant for civilians. I'm a civvy, but I still carry.
Hell yeah.
And it's one of the best holsters that I've worn. I put it on. I'm wearing it right now. I told him I'm wearing it right now. I can't even feel it on me.
Yeah, man, that's one thing I got to do is I've held HCM holsters in my hand
Mhm.
but I have not actually had one of my own. So that's one thing I'm working on.
Okay.
Um, so I'm dropping. So the HCM holster link is in there. Excuse me. The HCM holster link is in there, and the JST supply link is in there. And obviously, support, because I know a lot of people are here to support Tactical Trash Panda, and a lot
Mhm.
of DLDers, Glowies are here as well. So obviously, feel free to support his channel as well. I got kind of a crazy situation going on right now. When I
Mhm.
went upstairs, my wife has like some like crazy allergic reaction, so
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to like break out. And I hate to do this. I didn't plan to cut it this
It
early, but
it
that
happens, man.
yeah, I'm like, What the hell?" So I gotta
Fam
make sure she's good.
family over
She's
everything. So
dude.
take
I know it,
take care of
man.
it. It's understandable.
Thank
And
you.
talking about JSD, thanks for that code because I did use your code at JSD Supply and I did get a frame from them.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to bookmark that link, man, grab that joint because
Mhm.
yeah, anytime using the code will save you guys money, and using the link will help support the channel for both Tactical Trash Panda and myself for
Mhm.
like HCM and for JSD, and I can connect you with JST as well.
Hey,
Um,
man. I've actually been
it's
on a
not
live
really.
with Jordan when I was on Ralph's live one
Oh,
time.
for real?
He's a really cool dude. But yeah, I wouldn't mind talking with them more often. He seems
Yeah,
like a
man.
like a guy that buys his own gun show.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
it's awesome.
You know
But
what? It's funny. Now that you just said that, when I was on, I did a pre-recorded episode with 7 6 Tuesday, and
mm,
they asked for me to tell the story, and I totally forgot to tell the story while I was on there. So yeah, everybody, make sure. I see people talking about Crump. Crump, we support you, brother. Keep doing
mm,
your thing. JST Supply, HCM Holsters.
mm.
We love all you guys, and we appreciate all the support. But let everyone know one more time where they can find you before I break out.
Yeah. So you can find me here on YouTube at Tactical Space Trash Space Panda. You could also find me on Instagram. This is my name right here. So at tactical underscore trash underscore panda. You can find me there as well. I'm planning
I'm
on
actually
creating
dropping a
a
link for you right
y-
now.
oh, appreciate that, brother. Plan on maybe starting TikTok, uh, and I may even create a backup account on my Instagram. So if you see Tactical Trash Panda, second one in the near future, don't worry, I'm gonna make a video introducing myself so you guys don't think it's a fake account.
Nice.
If you have any questions, you could always reach me over there on Instagram. You're feel free to DM me. Just don't send me some stupid shit.
Yeah.
But
The-
I'm always
I,
willing to help you
I
guys.
I always say every time I've seen you, man, you just seem like a really cool ass, chill ass dude. And yeah, I was gonna say, don't do TikTok.
Yeah.
Hoodlums Gun Bench says you'll get booted quick. Hoodlums, thank
Mm,
you for coming in the chat. Um, and I just think it's a evil psyop from China. But there's a lot of good exposure on TikTok. I just some
yeah.
people say it may not be worth it. Um, I hate
Okay.
to just peace
Nah,
out
bro.
like this, but
Nah, definitely.
it's kind of crazy.
Thanks again for the opportunity for me being here. Thank you for inviting me. It was a
Hell yeah.
pleasure being on the show and just chatting with you. But
Dude, I'd
go
love
ahead.
to have you back on too, man.
I'll be more than happy to be back on. Uh,
Awesome, man. I
but yeah, go
appreciate
handle your business.
you, Ralph, the whole community, Angry Sarge, all
Mhm.
the viewers out there. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate all y'all. I'm not gonna leave my wife in too much pain for too much longer, so I do gotta
Yeah,
break out. But Tactical Trash Panda, you're the man. Thank you for coming on. We'll set up another time for you to come on. We'll
of
spend a little
course.
more time with each other.
Definitely. Take
All
care,
right,
brother.
brother. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace out, y'all. Thank y'all so much. As I always say, be kind. Make sure as you go out through your daily life, be kind. Be kind to somebody. Live a life of care, compassion, contribution, contribute to others, and make sure that as you're being a good person, that you're becoming as skilled in violence as you possibly can, and make sure that you stay safe and stay dangerous. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.